Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we are building a family, like a cozy home, cozy family home. Now I was getting a little bit dry in inspiration. I guess a lot of you guys can relate to that, you get to a point where you have built in every possible style and it just gets a bit old. So you do need to look back at what you have done and what you haven't, so you can get some clue as what to do next. So I was looking on my gallery and I have a series on my channel that is called Haunted Builds, where I recreate houses from horror movies or like real life murder houses and stuff, creepy houses. So I did recreate the Amityville horror house a couple months ago, and I was quite happy with it. And I really like that style of the house with the big chimney and like the windows on the side. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do something with it within this genre of house, but I am not going to make it look creepy. So I decided to have a go. And as you can see, I am costume making a little fence there at the front. I've been having quite a lot of fun with fences lately. But yeah, so I decided to do something in that genre, and here it is. This is the baby I produced. That sounds a bit weird. So this is it. This is the thing that I produced, okay? Now you do have a little basement downstairs. It is this a additional sitting room. You can change it into a game room or something of that sort. I decided just, to make it into a cozy little family room with not a chimney, a fireplace and stuff. And it just looks kind of fun. Not fun, it looks family and cozy. And you do have a little room at the back there that you can see. I initially was going to put the laundry there, but then I had another space upstairs that I needed to fill with laundry. So I decided to make like a little pet room there where you have like the kitty litter and stuff. Now, in my head, I like to build things and having different people in mind. So in my mind, this is a family that really like cats, and you do have a lot of cat statues and cat paraphernalia around the house. If you don't know, I also have cats. I have two cats, and I am a cat lady, a bit of a cat lady. Not sure on the crazy part, but I am a cat lady. Anyhow, so this house downstairs, you do have a gym area. Now, as you can see, the house is built and is furnished quite traditionally. There is no way you can have like a traditional per se, looking gym. So I decided just, to go with it. So it's turned out to look quite modern, but that's just the way it goes. And this is a little pool area. So it's under a little gazebo, a little shade thing. I don't know, just under a roof, just to give it extra privacy and also protection from the elements such as rain. And downstairs you do have a office area as well. I always like to include that. Now, if you do have the need for additional bedrooms, of course, you have a lot of room to expand in the basement, but you also have, maybe you don't need a office or a gym, but the house does have 4 double bedrooms. If you are familiar with my channel, then you would know that I always include bedrooms for kids. This time, because I had a different family in mind. In my mind, this was a family where the kids have grown up and, moved out. So it's an older couple. They still have the swing set in the garden, but, there's no particular like kids' rooms. But, you can go ahead and change that. If you do need a kids' room, you can go ahead and make one. But although the bedrooms are very spacious, and floor planning it was quite difficult because they are loft bedrooms. So you do need to make sure that every bedroom gets at least one window, because a bedroom with no windows, can it get any more depressing than that? I mean, I don't think nowadays that would be legal even, because fire safety and stuff. But a lot of old do have that. The house I grew up, my bedroom did not have a window, and it was depressing. No, I didn't like it because it is dark constantly. So yeah, so I always make sure every bedroom has a window. So that makes sometimes the floor plan look a bit weird. But yeah, so you do have a kitchen dining area. I think the dining area looked pretty cool at the end. Now, most people, when they buy a house or when they have a house, even if it's an older house, if you're going to renovate or do any work in the house, it is typically the kitchen and the bathrooms, right? I think that is a well-known thing that people do. So I decided, the kitchen is going to look not modern, but a bit more modernized than the rest of the house. I didn't want it to look completely traditional. I wanted it to look like, over time, they did renovate and did some work on the house, but they like and they enjoy the traditional style. That is it. So I decided to put the laundry up here because I needed space, to put lots of crap around, boxes and buckets of stuff. Because, it is like a laundry slash storage room, and it makes quite sense. If it's a busy house with lots of people living, then you would have a lot of stuff. Now, these houses that I've been uploading, it will say on the gallery that it contains costume content or CC. I never use any ever, but it will say that because I used a cheat to unlock some photographs that come with, what's it called? Island Living. So you can use a cheat to unlock objects that like your Sims use, but you don't typically get access to. I just murdered that word. But you don't typically get access to that, and I use the cheat to unlock it. So it will say that it contains costume content, but it is not, I promise. Anyways, if you do want to download this house, you can look for me on the gallery using hashtag SimsDesigns or hashtag SimsDesignsYT. Do follow me on there. We are almost reaching 1,000 followers on there, and I have over 65,000 downloads, which I'm quite happy with. Anyways, please do like this video, subscribe, press the little bell notification so you don't miss the previous video, and why not go watch another one? And I will see you in my next video. Bye!